Alright, we're recording. You know, I figured I'd record this. A lot of people on my forum, you know, I'll say something, I'll reply to them, and they'll say, oh, I got this or that, or they'll send a picture. Or they'll take a picture or something. I'll always tell people, take a picture. And I'll point out things. And, oh, man, that guy's full of shit. That guy's full. I mean, even on my forum, my signature under my name in every post I make. Watch out, I'm full of shit. I'm going to tell you something. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I've been messing around with these engines. I've been working with this stuff a while. And I've helped a lot of people. And I'm a used truck dealer's worst nightmare. Because I can walk up to a used truck sitting on a lot. And just like that little spot we just pointed out a little bit ago, with the dark spot in the paint on the side of the head, you got a spun bearing there. I'll walk by and I'll go, oh, you got a blown shock? I mean, I'd be the worst DOT nightmare man you'd ever come across. I mean, I could see this stuff because I see what people do to their trucks. And I own a truck and I see those problems too. And I'll walk by somebody's truck that just bought it or getting ready to buy it, and I'll go, oh, you got blown shocks there, you got a spun bearing in the head. You know, walk by and see the tire. I can feel the tire pattern. You know, like the horse whisperer kind of guy. Look at the tire pattern and go, well, you got bad bearing over there and there. Well, that tire's worn. Nope, it's over there. You can see it in the pattern here. You know, I'll look at the front steer tire. I'll look at the back, and I'll look at the shims and the axles and go, well, you got two shims in here. And I said the axle's not in proper alignment. You can see it. Or I'll look down the set of springs, and I'll see that spring shifted to the right a little bit on this one and over to the left, and I'll know that axle's been twisted before. I mean, you see that too. You're a mechanic. And I can walk up to a truck and I can spot 50 things wrong with it sometimes. And it's crazy.
It's a trained eye.
It's a matter of just seeing it a lot.
Yeah.
Not necessarily trained eye, but... And so I try to point stuff like that in my videos because a lot of drivers, they don't know. You know, there's no book for this. There's no training for this. There's no... And when you go to buy a used truck, it could make the difference between something you have nothing but problems with or something you can get up, you know, buy from the lot. Find out why it got sold, because no truck gets sold that is making money. No truck, I mean literally, it's like winning the lottery to buy a truck that actually was profitable when it was shut down and sold. Yeah, it's very rare.
I used to, when I worked at a used
truck.
So,
find out what's wrong with it, put a little money in it, and go down the road. If it's a good truck, if it's a bad truck, it's going to eat you alive.
Yeah. It's funny you're talking about used trucks. I know whenever I used to look at a fleet, everybody wanted the low mileage truck.
Oh yeah, the low mileage truck don't mean that.
No,
don't mean that much.
Something's going on with it. But you're right as far as the just like the cam bearing. I was gonna borrow the tool from you. He said, why? I said, well, this guy's front plate's leaking. He said, oh no, he's got cam bearing problems. But,
oh, you were talking to me on the phone, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And
I remember that.
So I said, okay, we took the valve cover off. Sure enough, but you know, I knew ahead of time. We had problems going in because he said, oh, that plate ain't going to leak unless you got problems. And it was dead on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of working smarter.
Not hard.
By knowing this information, you can pick it up quicker. It's not that anybody's better than anybody. It's just you know what to look for.
Exactly.
And makes your job a whole lot easier.
Yeah, if you just take the time when you take something apart or when you go to look at something. Just take that extra time to look at it with your eye. And not just get ahead of yourself. Not use that power tool. You know, take a wrench and actually see what it's doing.
Yeah, you feel it.
You can find that stretch bolt. You can find that spot that was bad. You can find that thing that you would normally have found.
Right.
And yeah, is it that big a deal? On a car, maybe not. On something you're going to run around town and maybe run some intermodal freight, maybe not. But by God, my wife and son are in my vehicle, and they're in the middle of Wyoming or Montana, and it's 200 miles from anything. It's minus 25 degrees outside, and it's a snowstorm blizzard. By God, your life depends on that equipment. Your life depends on those tires being up, and that engine to turn, you know, and that rear end to keep you going down the road in that snowstorm. I mean, this stuff is your life. It's not just something to take for granted. You know, that at least it is for me. So I take it very seriously. And if, by God, you have a wreck or something, and you didn't do something right, or something wasn't right,
wasn't documented,
or wasn't documented properly, or done properly, or torqued properly, guess who's going to be in the bottom end of the pool?
Oh yeah, that's going to be the first question. How did you come to this point?
How did you get to that spot? So yeah, I might be full of shit, but I take it seriously.